Lower that a little. Oh, that's a little low. Hello, everybody. Let me just fix it there. Oh, the lighting's a little yellow. A little yellow. Hey, Rain, what's up? Welcome to the live. It's kind of a surprise last-minute live, you guys. But I figure I need to get on here. What's up, Dalton? I needed to get on here, and we need to talk about clickbait because it's been so long since we've talked about clickbait. Way too long. Hey, Charles, what's up? So I will wait for some of you guys to pop on here, but you guys know we watched clickbait. It's been a few weeks, but I've gone on here a few times talking about the Gabby Petito case. So that kind of has taken precedence, and now we're back on track and can finally discuss the last, let's see, what did we do? Episodes 5 through 8 or something. Hey, Carrie, what's up? All right, sounds good, Rain. Hey, Janelle, good, how are you? So who here in the chat so far has watched, who watched clickbait? Because we just finished it a couple weeks ago. And I had to look up it's been so long that I have forgotten like the names of the characters. That's how ridiculously long it's been. You saw it all, Charles? All right. Hey, what's happening? What's up, Jake? Kelly Brown in the house. Carrie, you haven't watched it yet. Okay, so be careful because if you're wanting to watch it, you're probably going to hear spoilers here in the live tonight. Tammy, you finished it? I know, you guys, it's been literally, what has it been, like at least 3 weeks since we were supposed to finish the last few episodes, which it was pretty crazy stuff going down. I don't think I'm interested in watching it. Cool, Carrie. Well, you can just chat with us tonight, hopefully. Dang, it's been too long now. I will remember once we start getting back into it. I know. I was actually hoping some of you guys would bring stuff up because I'm like, wait, what happened again? It's been so long. I totally forgot. Like, it's amazing how quickly you watch a show and then everything about that show just like leaves your mind if you haven't, like, if it's been like a couple weeks. Good, Janelle. I've been doing good with my steps. I've been trying to do 3 miles a day has been kind of my goal. So I've been doing pretty good with that. This week was a little bit crazier, but I did get in quite a bit. Charles, I probably won't do Twitter Spaces tonight just because I don't have it set up or anything right now. Yeah, I probably won't do it tonight. Oh, I know, Kelly. I've watched too much probably YouTube, too many shows that I feel like it's all going to mesh together. So we got to all remember together. Oh, okay. Tammy didn't like it so much. So Tammy, what didn't you like about it? I'm curious. So the end was an amazing twist. The end was insane. Like it. Okay, first of all, I don't know if you guys were in the live the last time we talked about this, but I'm just gonna say that I feel like how we were kind of talking was a little bit on board. Like we were close. Like we were really, really close, but I did not expect to the extent of what's the lady's name who we found out ended up killing Nick. Like how it all happened was like crazy. Yeah, the end was amazing. Hey, what's up, Stephanie? We are just talking about clickbait, which you guys, after this, I'm going to end this live when we're all done talking about it. And then I'm going to go and jump back on live again so we can talk about the Gabby Petito case. That's going to be in a separate live tonight, right after this one, just because I want to keep them separate. So let's call her Karen. That is a very good idea because I literally don't even remember her name. It's so ridiculous. It was like hey, Joanna. Okay, I'm glad Joanna's here because I feel like, Joanna, you were pretty spot on with your guesses for what the heck was going to happen on this show. Yeah, Joanna was closest. I was like when it all started unfolding, I'm like, holy crap, like Joanna's good. She literally pretty much called everything that was gonna happen. So excited. Yeah. Okay, so what did you guys think? So, okay, so let me just try to remember, you guys. It's all got to come back to me because it's been so long. But I didn't want to not do it because we all watched it together and I didn't want to just like leave it hanging. And I especially wanted to start, like, be able to get to start a new show. So I feel like we got to have some closure on this one and then we'll go into our next one. Yeah, Joanna should be a writer. I was like, dang, Joanna, like, part of me was like, there's definitely, I don't know. I said this in the first live though. I felt like it could have been anybody. There, like the show made it seem like it was like, oh, it could be this person or it could be this person or this person. So the fact, Joanna, that you called out who it was, pretty much, I was like, dang, that was smart. I promise I'm not a criminal myself. I was just so impressed. I'm like, what the heck? I would hate Joanna to be a detective in my case. Seriously, Joanna, you know what? We need you on the Gabby Petito case so that we could figure that out. Just got lucky with this one. You know what, though? I feel like we all, okay, so I think we all kind of had like weird vibes with the whole like volleyball scene, like where they were kind of remembering him at the school. We all got kind of weird vibes from the lady and like the volleyball scenario and then the other coach guy. Like it was all kind of weird. So I could see like how you could kind of come up with that, but it was still like impressive. I was thinking, yes, Kelly. Okay, I forgot about that. So Kelly says, I was thinking it was his son for a minute. I totally thought that too. I was like, oh my gosh, because when they did the episode with the son, I was like, please do not tell me like this was him. And he was, because hello, that's like a whole nother storyline. He was literally texting with that girl. Do you guys remember? And he went over to the girl's house and ended up meeting her. And it like, at first I thought it was going to be this like weird, like he had some sort of involvement, but ended up totally not at all. And she actually ended up helping because he called. Oh, that was the other thing. What's that other lady's name? This is so dumb because I cannot remember anybody's name. Do you guys remember who I'm talking about? The first girl that he apparently had an affair with, Nick. He apparently had an affair. Remember, like, okay, so they made Nick out to be this total like cheater. Like we were hating Nick. We were like, what is Nick doing? This is crazy. And more dirt came out about him, and we were like, what is going on? This guy is a total scumbag. And then the story unfolded more and more and more, and then we find out that the first lady apparently who was physically with him was never physically with him, which is crazy. Like, why would you even lie about that? Oh, I know. Tammy says, I don't like to hate old people, but I hate the old lady. She messed up so many lives in her own little sick, twisted mind. Like she was, I mean, like she was obviously, okay, she was obviously very lonely because her husband was paying no attention to her. And then she found this whole obsession of faking his identity, and she like just became obsessed with it. And look at the ripple effect that it had, literally to the point where it killed him. It like totally killed him. Well, her husband did, right? Oh, Mary, so glad you're here. Oh yeah, Joanna, I will update you on all the Gabby Petito stuff, trying to find. I'm going to go live after this one so we can discuss that as well, because there's a lot of different things that have been going on since the last time I went live. I've been trying to keep updated on my Instagram stories with it all, but I figure I'll go live here. We can chat about it. Yes, the lady from California, she never met him, which I feel like why was she lying about that? That totally, maybe she felt dumb. I think she felt dumb. Hey Taylor, hey Pam. Yeah, right, Charles. Oh yeah, thanks for that. I appreciate your Instagram stories about all that. Yeah, you guys, I just try to find like all the information that I follow certain people and like on Twitter and stuff. So I just try to post it as I get it. I think her telling that girl to kill herself did it for me. I was hoping it was her brother. Oh yeah, you're right. So it's so hard to even explain if you have not seen the show, but basically, oh gosh, how do I even explain it all? Well, you guys all saw it. Oh man, Nick just had total bad luck because the fact that what's her face? Does anyone know her name, or are we all just calling her Karen? The crazy lady. She basically faked Nick's identity and then started catfishing all these girls, thinking that, and these girls all thought it was Nick that was messaging them the whole entire time. It was her, and she ended up like her husband found out about it and like freaked out. So she got in like this whole bad mood, like whatever, at the wrong moment. And so she started typing to the first girl that he apparently had an affair with. It sounds so confusing, huh? It sounds so confusing. But you guys know what I'm talking about if you watch the show, because then she freaked out and basically told the girl to kill herself, which she did. And so sad. And so then it ends up the brother of the girl who killed herself thought it was Nick because she was catfishing her as Nick, and ended up kidnapping him, putting him in the van. But then he was able to finally explain, okay, this is what actually has happened, blah, 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 blah. The guy lets him go. Then Nick goes straight to this girl's house, or this lady's house, because he like actually figures it out, starts yelling at her, going crazy, and just like getting mad at her. And the husband comes behind him and basically bashes his head with a hammer, right? It was a hammer, right? Which is so freaking sad. So sad. Yes, Kelly. Kelly says, I really like the way it was written and presented, and the surprise ending. It kept me watching for sure. Oh, I was like, okay, so that night we went live, you guys, I was like, oh man, I still have 4 more episodes to watch. I watched them all that night. So I didn't go to bed till like 2 in the morning because I just couldn't stop. I was like, I need to know who did it. What is going on? So that's how long it's been, you guys, since I watched the show. I literally, last time we went live that night, I watched the rest of the episodes and I was like, this is insane. The movie totally blew my mind. The end, just wow, is all I can say. Totally, Crystal. I was like, are you freaking kidding? That was like, I'm with you, Kelly. I think it was so well written and kept us on our toes the entire time. It's very rare to have like a show that does that. I feel like nowadays, like usually with most shows, you can kind of figure out, okay, this is going to be what happens. This one kept you till the end, like to really figure out what the heck was going on, which I love. I know, Colby. Colby said I was so shocked at who did it. I think so many of us were like, what the heck is going on? And she totally, like, her character was total creep vibes. I'm like, this is so weird that you would have that obsession. What's up, Callie? Callie, did you, if I remember right, you weren't watching the show, right? Oh, you did the exact same. Kelly, we should have been talking about it and messaging on Instagram about it. Both of us watching it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could not believe it. I had like my mother-in-law was messaging me. She's like, you're going to be so mad at the ending. I'm like, ah. So I had to. I just was like, I have to watch it. When the girl's dad answered the door for him, I was so like, oh, dang. The girl's dad answered the door. Oh, I don't remember. Tammy, remind me. What girl? What girl? I binge watched all 4 too. Yes, Joanna. I remember us messaging on Instagram about it. I haven't watched it. Oh, Janelle, it's so good. What is the show called? I need a new show to binge. Haha. Mary, it's called ClickBait. It's on Netflix. It's total 8 episodes. So it's totally easy to get through and it keeps you hooked. For sure. When the son went to the girl's house. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. When the dad answered. Yep. And the girl ended up being pretty great, right? I thought for sure it was like someone who was involved. But then it's like things like that. And you're like, that's too obvious. Like, I don't know. I'm telling you, at one point, there was one point that I felt like it was everyone at one point, if that makes sense. Oh, Charles, thank you so much for the super chat. Tina Crazy Lady's name was Dawn. Thank you, Charles. I did pull up the character's name because I'm going to be honest, I literally forgot Nick's name too. I was like, what was the main guy's name? I can't remember. Yeah, because at one point I thought it was Pia, the sister. One point I thought it was the detective guy. I'm like looking at all of their pictures right now to remember who was even in the show. Yeah, I thought it was the son at one point. I thought it was the wife at one point. Like, I just kept thinking, like, it could have been anybody. And of course, it was the last person I expected it to be. I binged the whole show in 2 days. I couldn't. You know what, Colby? I get it. It was so hard to, like, stop. Totally so hard to stop. Wentworth. Oh, I've never even heard of Wentworth, Vanessa. Is that, how many seasons does that have? She was so cute and helpful. I was so glad that she pushed the son to like make the phone call to the first, because that's how they found out that she didn't really see him physically. Yes, you are correct. I did not watch the show. I haven't watched the show. You guys will love it. It's so good. It's a little bit dark, so if you're not like in that space in your mind, like, don't watch it because it's a little bit darker than what we're used to, because we usually do like the Virgin River stuff. It's definitely not that. Oh, Ethan sighting. Tina, I need to catch up on a million. Oh, you know what? I haven't watched that show in so long. I do need to catch up on that. Been watching the show, got to 6, and it had me thinking if the husband was kidnapped or not. Yeah, there were so many like, oh, twists and turns, and my mind was all over the place with it. My thoughts on clickbait is stupid. What are your thoughts? We watched all Virgin River in one weekend. LOL. Yeah, I love Virgin River, you guys, and they just renewed for season 4 and 5. So there's at least 2 more seasons coming for us, which I'm so excited about. Wait, which show, Joanna? Oh, Sweet Magnolias needs to come back. I totally agree. You think it will, or do you think it's been too long? I was so surprised, but glad you. Okay, so I gotta look. My mother-in-law and I were talking, and she was watching a show. She was like literally texting me, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you have to watch this show. It's so good." And she just could not stop watching it. And I'm trying to. Oh no, it's deleted. Oh crap. Okay, I'm gonna look it up because I think it's called. And let me know if you guys have seen it or heard of it. I think it's called. Yeah, I think it's called Unbelievable on Netflix. And yes, this is the one she was talking about. It's called Unbelievable. It has how many episodes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 episodes again. But she was like texting me. She's like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good." She literally, so she was like, "I just can't stop watching, but I need to go to bed." And I was like, "Okay, watch one more episode and then go to bed." And then she ended up texting me the next morning. She's like, "I watched it all. I didn't go to bed till like 1 o'clock in the morning." So she said it was that good, but I haven't heard anything about it. Have you guys? Oh, I get it. Okay, get it, Courtney. Yeah, you know what? Those kind of shows aren't for everybody. I thought it was a fun little switch up from our normal watch stuff. No, they announced season 2 of Sweet Magnolias already. I thought they did, but I don't think, did they announce when? I'm curious. Yeah, so I do think it probably will happen, but I'm assuming probably the beginning of the year. Yeah, so Blanca is sometimes she'll watch the lives, but she doesn't really know how to comment. So she'll text me after and just like talk to me about it. Oh, Math Man is awesome. Thank you so much for the super chat. You and your family is awesome. I literally just got home from work right when you went live. Oh, it was meant to be. So glad you could show up. I watched it when it came out. Unbelievable is a true story. Oh, she did tell me. What'd you think, Kelly? Did you like it? Is that like a must watch? It's called Unbelievable. I'll have to find Unbelievable. I feel like I've heard it before. Yeah, I don't think they've said when. I'd be curious. They released renewal of Sweet Magnolia for season 2, but no release dates yet. Oh, I feel like these kids and stuff in Sweet Magnolias is gonna be like they're gonna be so old. Like, how are they gonna do that? I'm curious. You still? Oh, I know, Callie. We do need to watch. I feel like I'm being scolded. Tina, you need to watch Chesapeake Shores, which I think a few of you guys have seen Chesapeake Shores, right? Okay, Kelly says it's a must watch. Yeah, if it got my mother-in-law hooked like that, I was like, I gotta watch this one. 2022. Ay, 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 it's forever. Oh, that's true, Charles. They could do like maybe like a year or two later. If the kid is end up, and we don't even know who was in the car. I watched all 8 episodes at one time. Oh my gosh, Kelly. That sounds like what my mother-in-law did too, because she's like, yeah, I got all the way up to episode 8. And so I looked on Netflix. I'm like, that's the last episode. She's like, oh, okay, good. I finished it. So it was that good. I don't know. Maybe that's one we could watch also, just because it's like a quick one, another quick one. It's hard with the multiple seasons. I guess that's my only hang up is the multiple seasons. Like Jersey Shores. No, I think Chesapeake Shores, if I remember, Callie, is it like you said it's kind of more like Hallmarky, right? Like kind of more on the Hallmark style type show, which you guys all know we all love. So I'm totally game for that too. Here, let me look it up. Chesapeake. Peak Shores. Oh yeah. Yeah. I remember looking this up before. Oh, it's on season 5, Callie, right? Whew, that's a lot. I think that's why. That's my biggest hang up. Is there 5 seasons? It says current season 5. It's a lot of seasons. Keep in mind, if they announce the new season, they have probably already shot some of the new episode just in post. Oh, that's true, Callie. Good point. Good point. Yeah. I guess it is dependent upon when they shoot the actual show. It is on Hallmark. It's so good. Okay, nothing like Jersey Shore. Yeah, it looks like almost complete opposite of that. Like if I'm looking here just at the cover, this is what it looks like. I'll show you guys. Maybe I'll show you guys. It will pull up for me. Chesapeake. Can you see it? My brightness is probably too bright. Hold on. So this is Chesapeake Shores. So it looks super cute. I've always felt like that. I'm just worried it's an easy one to binge. Which one? The Unbelievable or the Chesapeake? Season 5 is on now. Oosh. Yes, they came back for season 5. Currently airing new episode of season 5. Oh wow. Okay. It is on Netflix too, right? Oh no, it's not. It's on the Hallmark channel. But I think you can also watch it on YouTube if you have a premium subscription. Which I don't, which I probably should. Oh, you don't have Netflix. That's why I didn't watch it. Yeah. I would hope so. Let's see. I would hope so. I was mostly joking. That would be pretty funny, Joanna. Available on Hallmark Channel, YouTube. I'm going to have to check to see if I even have Hallmark Channel, Callie. Yeah, it's not on Netflix or Hulu. Yeah. So I almost feel like should we do the Unbelievable next? Just because it's only 8 episodes, I feel like we could get through it really fast. It's not like too many multiple seasons. Because sometimes I feel like if it's too many seasons, it gets too drawn out and everyone starts kind of losing interest. And then we miss a bunch of like good shows in between. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's somewhere other than the Hallmark app. Okay. Yeah, if you guys find other places to watch it, let me know. Maybe I'll watch, Kelly, the first few episodes and then see how I feel about it and if we can get people hooked. I don't know. That subject kind of bothers me. I will try. Which one, Tammy? Are you talking about Kelly? I will happily rewatch to discuss. Kelly, can you give us kind of a broad, because I really honestly I don't know much about it. You think it would be like an appropriate one for everyone to watch? And like what kind of topics does it cover, I guess, should we say? Let me see if I can read the synopsis. Could reveal the truth. Okay, so yeah, so it is a little bit heavier. I think it's going to be a little bit heavier. Yeah, if you want to recount that, I'm like, this doesn't really give me much to go off of. Unbelievable is on Netflix. So, I mean, it could be a heavier topic. I think it talks, I have Emberlyn right here, so I don't want to say anything too loud. But Kelly, if you could kind of maybe type it out, I'll kind of give people an idea. Oh, the last episode left me on the cliffhanger. That's the worst, Callie. You could also watch like a season, then watch a different show. That's true. And then come back to Chesapeake Shores on. That's true. We could do that too. We could totally do that. Watch like maybe season 1. I wonder how many episodes. Yeah, I guess it's up to you. Do you guys want another kind of heavier, suspenseful type? Maybe too much for some people is based on a true story of a girl who was assaulted and the police didn't believe her. Could bring up good topic, good conversation that maybe we don't always talk about. Yes, Tammy. Yes. That is what I did not want to say with kids here. So that's an option, but if too many people feel uncomfortable with it, then we won't go that route. We can go a more lighthearted route. I'm cool with that too. I'm trying to think if there's any others that I've heard that are good right now that are out. I'm open to any suggestions even. Let me know your thoughts. And the police didn't believe her. That's so sad. Two female detectives follow evidence that could reveal the truth based on a true story. Colby's okay. Colby's okay. Either way. It's a tough call. I understand if it's too much. Is it pretty graphic, Kelly? Like, how graphic is it? Let's see what this is. I just know my mother-in-law was like, just like, wow, this is crazy. But she really liked it. Drama, it doesn't really have like a rating. But I would assume, let's see. I don't see a rating. Okay, Tammy, that's good. I'm okay either way. I say let's watch it, and then after, I'll be honest, I probably would watch Unbelievable just because I don't have a lot of extra time with my crazy. Yeah, I get that. So if I'm gonna stay up, it has to be a show that I really want to watch. I get that, if that makes sense. Totally, Callie, that makes sense. That's kind of how I feel too. And the only reason I bring this up is because how much my mother-in-law loved it. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll give it a try. Not extremely graphic, but subject is obviously heavy. Yeah. Which honestly, I'm not against that. I'm okay with us discussing. Sometimes it's good to have those discussions. So we could, Joanna, we could do a movie. So even if there's any movies out there that you guys would want to watch, we could totally do that. That's totally good for me. I'm just like, are there any good movies out right now? I kind of miss movies. Like, I feel like since COVID happened, I'm like, there hasn't been anything like amazing. You know what I'm saying? Grey's, Mary, I have never watched Grey's. I know a lot of people do though, but it's so many seasons that I feel like it would just be such a commitment. I don't know. Downton Abbey, second move coming in the spring. Ooh, that's one I haven't watched either. Okay, so I say let's try it. Unbelievable. We'll do that one next. It's only 8 episodes. So we'll do what we did this last time. We'll do 4 and 4, and I promise I will be better about getting back on about it. Yes, Callie, give me a movie idea. So we'll watch this one. We'll do 4 and 4, and then discuss, and then we'll move on to another one. How many seasons does that have, Mary? I know a lot of people really love that show. It's been around for a while, I feel like. Awesome. Have you heard about American Ninja Warrior? Yes, that one's fun to watch. Super fun. Okay, so plan on this week watching, the first 4 episodes of Unbelievable on Netflix, and we can go back live in like Tuesday. Oh no. And what's practice day this week? What's practice day Tuesday?
It's usually like Mondays and Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, Tuesdays are free. So if we come back Tuesday and discuss, they're one with only 8. If you want a spooky horror for this October month, only 8 episodes. Which one, Stacy? What show is that? Tuesday is good. Okay, sweet. Second act is really good. What's that one, Joanna? Let me look it up. Is that a movie? Ooh, Second Act is a 2018 American romantic comedy filmed by Peter Siegel and written by Elaine Goldsmith. Who's in this? Oh, with Jennifer Lopez? How have I not seen this? It's been out since 2018. Okay, that's a good. I'm going to screenshot that so I have it in my phone. Tuesday's good? Okay, cool. For any 90s kids out there, it just depends, Charles. It changes, but I can always go on either earlier or later, just depending on soccer. You guys, soccer is taking over our life, so it's been pretty crazy. Sounds like if you want a spooky horror, okay. They now have American Ninja Warrior Junior, where kids ages 9 through 14 compete. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Second act. So a second act, that's a good option that we could totally watch. I think that would be so fun. And then next week, you guys all pull up the Twitter spaces. So when we're discussing the Unbelievable, I can pull some of you guys in to talk about it too. Okay, so the movie is called Hillbilly Elegy. How do you say that? I don't even know. Let me look it up. Hillbilly. Oh, popped right up. On Netflix, if I remember correctly, is a true story about a kid who comes from a really poor family in the backwoods of Virginia and tells the story of. Okay, that sounds cool too. I'm going to screenshot that one. Hillbilly Elegy? Is it Elegy? I don't know. Callie, that's an excellent recommendation. Okay, cool. His life and him becoming a lawyer despite adversity and family issues with addiction. Oh, that's cool. I love that. It's funny, but also some good life lessons. No heaviness either. Okay, looking up the name. I forgot the title. Okay. Ooh, we're going to have a running list going, you guys. I love it. It's a really good movie. So this is what it looks like. So this is on Netflix. This is what I'm seeing. Maybe that's the book. Is it a book? Oh, that might be. Hold on. Sadie, let me look. Hillbilly Elegy. Oh, this looks really cute. How have I not even heard of this? How funny. It is on Netflix. You have Amy Adams, Glenn Close, Gabriel Basso. I don't know who that is. Looks like a pretty decent cast, though. Official trailer. I'll have to watch the trailer when we get. Oh, that looks like a good one, Callie. That's one we could knock off easily. Totally. Okay, so. Oh, people are saying that's a good movie. It's from Kentucky, moved to Ohio, close to the town I work. Mountain, Ohio is based on the book. Okay, so let's go with majority. Do you guys want to do Unbelievable first, or should we do the movie first and discuss the movie on Tuesday? Let me know. We'll go with majority. Elegy? Okay. I'm like, I don't know how to say that. Okay, so you guys let me know. Unbelievable or the Hillbilly? Hillbilly one. Hillbilly. Either is good for me. Okay. We haven't done a movie yet. Dang, that's a tough call. I know. Should I just make the call? You guys want me just to decide? You know me. I'm like, I'm such a people pleaser. What do you guys want to do? You tell me. I vote Hillbilly, then Unbelievable. Okay, Hillbilly because Hillbilly first. Either one. A movie is okay. I was thinking that route too. Okay, so let's do the movie. That'll be awesome. This actually looks really, really cute, you guys. Go watch the preview when we're done because that's what I'm going to do too. And then we can discuss. Okay, good, Callie. Yes, love it. Okay, so Hillbilly, Ella, I don't know how to say it. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll come back. We'll discuss it on Tuesday, and then we'll do maybe Unbelievable after that one. I think that's perfect. Thank you, Callie. You're awesome. Y'all will love it. Yay, I'm excited. Okay, it's been a while, you guys. I feel like since I've seen like a good movie, and I'm such a movie person. Like more than shows, like watching like Netflix shows and stuff, I love movies. Like love them. So, Charles, you're too nice to me. Thank you so much. I'm a hillbilly, so it'll be close to my heart. I think we all have a little hillbilly in us, right? Okay, we're watching it too. Yay! Okay. Okay, Callie's gonna put a disclaimer out there. Uh-oh. ... What is it? Disclaimer. Charles will relate to the movie, maybe. Yay, I'm excited. I'm just waiting for Callie's disclaimer, and then I'm gonna pop off here, and then I've got to go. I'll get everything set up to go back live again. So you guys stick around if you're still awake, hanging out. I'm gonna go back live again, and we're gonna switch topics, and we're gonna talk about the Gabby Petito case, and just kind of discuss like the new developments and things like that. You guys see that hand over there? That's Everlyn. Beverly Hillbillies. Ooh, Mary, I don't think I've seen that. So, and Joanna, I did screenshot your movie as well, and we could totally do that one also. Glenn Close. Glenn Close. He's the actor in the movie, right? I got to see the picture of him to see if I really know him. Oh, her. I'm saying him. Oh, goodness gracious, Tina. You are insane. Okay. It's a her, right? Yeah. Okay. That is so funny. She. You guys, that's going to get me in trouble this day and age. So bad. Okay. Okay, this show is inspiring and is good for everyone to watch, but be aware there is scenes of addiction and some swearing in the show. Just keep that in mind when watching with children. Thank you, Callie. I always appreciate those disclaimers because you never know what little ears are around. So keep that in mind, you guys, when you're watching it. And let's plan on doing that, you guys. So we'll watch that movie this week. We'll come back here Tuesday, discuss it, talk about it, just have some fun, girl talk. And boy talk, Charles, and boy talk. But we'll just all discuss it, and then we'll move on to either the next movie or that Unbelievable show. How does that sound? Oh, Cruella in 101 Dalmatians. Okay. That's so funny. Okay, cool. Thank you, Callie, for the recommendation. Yay, I'm so excited. I'm excited to go watch it. So after this, you guys, I'm going to pop off. So I'm going to end this stream, and then I'm going to jump right back on. Give me about 5 to 10 minutes to jump back on with a new topic so we can talk all things Gabby Petito and her crazy, stinking fiance, Brian, and find out the latest on like his whereabouts and stuff like that. So I want to get your guys' thoughts on some of like the speculation that's out there. So let's do it. Okay, I'm going to end this one. I'll see you guys in just a minute.